Hello guys, so today I have here with me the Redmi Band. This is a cheaper version of the MI Band, which costs only about 1600 normally, but in the Amazon sale I got it for 1000 rupees. So if you get it for 1000 rupees, in short, just go for it. So let's get started. So this is the packaging that Redmi Band comes in. So it's a pretty simple packaging with nothing much. The band comes here on the top. I just got the band here, and you will just get documentation at the bottom. So because the band comes with inbuilt charging, it does not come with the external charger. So this is just the packaging, and these are the features on the band: USB direct charge, heart rate monitor, waterproof up to 50 meters. So there's nothing much here. Let's get to the band. So as you can see, the band has a 1.08 inch LCD screen. It's not an AMOLED screen, and it's pretty big compared to its counterparts, which have a 1.1 inch screen. And this is a flat design. It's a rectangular design, and it does not have a circular or oval shaped design like the MI Band 5. So this is the heart rate sensor here. Yeah, so this is the heart rate sensor, and the band comes with a good silicon strap. It's pretty good. I like the silicon strap. It's soft and comfortable. And there is a capacitive touch button here, which works as a back button. Every time you go somewhere, you can just come back to home with this. So it is a very good screen. It has great visibility in sunlight. Even compared to MI Band 5, this has great visibility in sunlight, and it looks better in sunlight than indoors. So the company claims battery life of 14 days. So I've been using it for the past 5 days, and the battery has dropped to 57%. As you can see, it's dropped to 57%, and that is pretty decent. It's not bad. I am fine with it. The band has all the simple features like step tracking, distance tracking, calorie tracking, heart rate sensor, workout modes. It has only 5 workout modes, that is the outdoor running, treadmill, cycling, walking, and freestyle. So the outdoor running requires GPS, so you will have to connect it with your phone to use the connected GPS. So yeah, so to get accurate readings of distance, you have to connect the phone with the Xiaomi Wear app and not the MI Band app. So on long pressing like this, you can quit it. So there is also cycling, which also requires connected GPS, the normal weather data, and there is the notification one. So there is also alarm themes. This way you can change your watch faces. So I'm going to set it to the normal watch face. You can control your music from here. So no music is playing now. When your music plays, you can control it from here, and you can set alarms, of course, stopwatch. One second. Okay, you have to stop it here. Timers, find phone, which will play a sound on your phone, and with the settings you can control the brightness, increase the brightness or decrease the brightness, reboot it, factory reset it, reset the Bluetooth if say you want to connect it to a new phone, and the regulatory information. So the band does come with a new update. After you buy it, you have to upgrade it, and actually this band has all the features that the MI Band or any fitness band should have. I am pretty satisfied with this band and its quality, and the features are pretty decent. So at 1,000 rupees, this is a must buy. Maybe at 1,600 rupees, you could go for the Honor Band, which sells for about 2,000, or uh, you can go for the OnePlus Band, which comes at 2,500, or the MI Band if you're willing to spend a little more. So previously I did use the MI Band, the OnePlus Band, and the app on the OnePlus Band is not good. It's not been developed yet, so OnePlus has to work a lot on it. But the Xiaomi Wear app is pretty developed. It has a great UI. I will show it next. The Xiaomi Wear app has a great UI, great connectivity. So there is a trick for using the connected GPS, and I will show it to you now.